Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. Continuing with our program. We just spoke to our dear brother Najm Shah from the International Coalition for Palestinian Hostages, Alhamdulillah, and we have the founder of the organization, or the founder of the movement, International Coalition for Palestinian Hostages, Mama May, or Dr. May. She's with us currently via Zoom. Let's welcome her. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Mama May.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يبارك في جهودكم وأن يتقبل منكم وأن يفتح عليكم. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you. May Allah use you and use us for the service of the Ummah and for raising awareness and making people aware of the Palestinian cases, and of course defending Palestinian rights as well. Mama, in the beginning, I would like to ask you if you can just give us some updates about what's happening, the current situation of the Palestinian hostages, and how can we support them as well.
Of course, talking about the Palestinian hostages is always heartbreaking. It's not an easy thing. Because when you talk about them, don't talk about numbers. Don't talk about 20 or 1,000. Even if it is one person, if you can imagine or picture or visualize what's happening to them by your eyes and your heart, you will be really heartbroken. The situation with the hostages is really getting very, very violent and brutal, torturing for everybody. When raping is supposed to be something rare, it's a common thing to rape. Imagine rape hostages, torture hostages, starve hostages, deprive them from medical treatment, amputate hands and legs, make the dogs come and beat them. You know, you have seen the Down syndrome, even not only the hostages, even the normal people in Gaza, they are like a big prison. They are hostages in Gaza, not hostages in prisons only, in Israel jails. Now, even the people of Gaza is hostages. They are being tortured. You know what's happening now in Gaza? It's not only war by bombs. It's even biological war. You know the diseases now for the children. You know the polio now. You know the cholera. You know the hepatitis. They want them die. If they don't die from bombing or starvation, die of sickness. It's now a big prison, Gaza. They are hostages in their own lands, and the whole world is watching. I don't know what they are watching. A movie for 10 months that didn't stop, and it will not stop. And who is the director of this movie? USA and Britain and this world, who doesn't want to see that it's not a genocide, it's not war crimes. What's happening to this world? What's happening? How many times we have to talk about these Palestinian hostages? You know what's happening to them? Everybody knows what's happening to them. Everybody knows now. We keep talking and repeating ourselves. It's not now like a movie. It's just really horror things happening there. And we have to imagine that it might be your son, your husband, your father, your wife. Imagine if they are tortured like this, raped.
It's a paradox. It's a paradox, Dr. May, that we see a lot of Western organizations speaking about the Israeli prisoners in Gaza, while they rarely or not talking about the Palestinians who are there for decades in the Israeli jails, and also not mentioning that issue of being treated or mistreated incorrectly. I'm talking about the Palestinian prisoners, Palestinian hostages in the Israeli jails. We're talking about thousands of them. Not about just few hundreds or tens of them, but we're talking about thousands of them. Maybe you can shed light on that. And al-mu'amala bil-mithl, يعني supposed to be al-mu'amala bil-mithl. It's not there, that they mistreating the Palestinian hostages, and on the other side, the Gazan and the resistance is treating well the Israeli prisoners.
This al-mu'amala bil-mithl, equal behavior, it doesn't work with the Palestinian and the Zionists. You know that they think they are the chosen people of God, and I don't know how they can call themselves chosen people of God. He gave them like 3 eyes and 2 noses, and give them extra body, extra heart, extra. if you are the chosen people of God, then you have to be the best people. You have to be like an angels, not like the killers of the people on earth. You're not the evils. And of course, there is no justice. You know that they have been since 1948, and before that, Israel is treating the Palestinians as non-human people, non-existing people, and the world who supported them to bring them to Palestine supported this idea, and the media there just keep talking about Israel, the victim between the Arab world, which are, we are the one who's torturing Israel and threatening Israel. Of course, Yani, you know that Islamic and all religions doesn't approve at all of the mistreatment of any prisoner. This is Zionism who is mistreating the prisoners, who is torturing the prisoners. Zionism. It's not the Jewish as a religion. No religion in this world will accept this. The whole world knows that the Zionism is controlling all the media, and the media will talk about one soldier like 1,000 from the Palestinians equal one soldier. Even they consider them non-human, and nobody did anything when this word was happened. Like, imagine when Ukraine, the things happened in Ukraine, what will happen? In Ukraine, the whole world stood beside Ukraine because they are from Ukraine and against Russia. But the whole world didn't stand beside the Palestinians because they are Palestinians, they are Arabs, they are Muslims. This is what we think that's happening. That's really ridiculous. Yes, in our religion, what the 7th October happened to release the thousands of prisoners and hostages in Israel jails that have been mistreated. They have lives, they have dreams, they have families, and they have been taken from all this. And that's it. And their hostages were treated according to the Islamic and moral and behavior, human behavior, treat them well, because the idea you want to take a hostage for a hostage. And that's why each one hostage from the Israel will equal like thousands of hostages. This is how it works. That's how the media, how this is the justice world, that they built this formula. One Palestinian equals thousands of the, one from the Jew, the Zionism equals thousands from the Palestinians, even that we don't really matter for them. That's why they are killing them. That's why even not they are torturing the hostages, they are torturing the infants, the babies. They are targeting everybody because they know that this baby, when they grow, they will take revenge. They know that this mother, that she will take revenge for the killing of her family. They know that they have to kill everybody, even the animals, because they know that everybody, they don't want witness for their crimes, and they don't want somebody to grow with a revenge or a memory that this torturing happened. That's why they kill journalists, that they hate somebody. Even they don't allow foreigner journalists to come in because they don't want videos and documents, especially videos. Because when you see things, the whole body, your body will react. When you hear about there is a bomb, or you hear there is people, or there is 1,000, 2,000, that is in the conscious, it doesn't really make you react. But when you see these things, when you picture it, when you visualize it, when you see it in your eyes, then your heart will really act and your body will act, and you'll start thinking what's happening. So that's what they are doing, stopping everything from documenting, from videos, from talking. They killed this lady. They targeted the doctor just because she was documenting how they are mistreated, the babies, how they killed babies.
Even social media, Dr. Ma, even social media now are controlled to the extent that if you post something on Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, etc., you will be banned. Actually, like say there's someone doesn't want the truth to be seen, to be shown to people.
Yes. So now it's too much people who, it is the fight now between evil and angels. There's lots of angels in this world now, lots of angels, lots of people who are fighting, and from all over the world, regardless of religion, regardless, they are just humans. They are just humans. They are fighting for justice. And there's as well the same. There is lots of evils who is fighting for injustice, and they're defending the killing and torturing and this making the starvation of. Imagine the settlers when they go and when this aid comes and they go and throw it on the floor and dance around it while they know there's people are starving. What kind of humans are there? Are they have the same heart like us? I can't imagine. The heart of a person, like a heart of a mother, You have to love, a heart have to love everybody in this world. This is what a heart is made of. And the brain, it has to understand everybody with this world. That's what is brain made of. Yes, we have family. We have family to raise. We have family to spend money on, to take care of them day by day. But the love and the feeling, it should be for the whole world. So I can't imagine if I'm a mother, I will love only 4 children or 2 children, and that's it. For me, the heart is closed. How can mothers can see a mother suffering and not really react, and the fathers see fathers suffering and not react, and they see their children and they see, I can't understand. Even the media, I mean, when they write about it, it's just because they are paid. Some people are greedy for money, the money that talks. They want only money. That's why they sell their hearts, they sell their brains, they sell their humanity for the sake of money. That's what I can say. But I know there's lots of very good people, free people from all over the world. They have hearts that really feels with that.
Dr. May, if I may ask you, because some people also might say, what is the reason of what we're doing, of raising awareness? What will we achieve? Will there be any benefits of raising awareness or making rallies or protests, etc.? So maybe you can shed light on the importance of these efforts.
Yeah. I will tell you very important things. All of us will always say, what is the result? The result is from God. The results always come from God. For you is the work. For you is the work. The doctor treats you. God cure you. Okay? Cure you from God. Treatment from the doctor. You say, I did my job. I treated you. What's the result? It's about God. Everybody has to do his job as much as he can. That's why if you see something like Prophet Muhammad, you have to react. Something wrong, you have to react. Either by your hand, remove it, or by your tongue, speak about it, or by your heart and pray for them. All prophets, they were asked to do good, even when there is like Prophet Musa. He was asked to go to Pharaoh and tell him nice words and give him miracles, while God knew this Pharaoh will never believe and he will end up that drowned. But he didn't tell him. He told him, go. And so Prophet Musa didn't tell him, what's the use? He said, it's not our job to say, what's the use of anything we do? We do it, and hopefully God will make the result on God. But you will be granted for a good deed that God will accept from you. That's what we are all working for. God's acceptance for our work. The results from God. The only prophet who thought of the results, and he said, assumed that it won't work, Prophet Yunus, when he told that there is no hope in my people. And God didn't tell him there is no hope. And he left them, and God punished him for that. It's not your job to say it doesn't work. It's not your job. It's God's job. And that's why he returned back, and his people really became very religious, and that's it. So this is a lesson from all of us. Don't think of the results. You are not God. God is the one who will make the results for us. So we will work. We have to make rallies. We have to talk. We have to do whatever we can so as a human being, so God can give us ears, and we hear with these ears. So what we do when we hear? And we give our eyes. We see with these eyes. What do you do with this blessing that God give you eyes? And you have a heart. You have to act when you see these bad things. Even if as little as praying for them, that works. Even as little as, like some people, they say, why do you keep watching this news? It makes you depressed. Be depressed. So what's the problem with being depressed? If you can't be depressed now, when you can be depressed? For not seeing somebody or for not getting a job? Is this something can make you depressed? Become depressed to the point that you can help people, not depressed to the point that you go and sleep and cry and do nothing. So you are extra burden for the people. Be depressed to the
very powerful message, Dr. May. Unfortunately, we came to the end of the segment, but Jazakumullah khairan for this powerful message. And as you were talking, I just remembered, subhanallah, what Allah Azza wa Jal said, وَإِذْ قَالَتْ أُمَّةٌ لِمَا تَعِظُونَ قَوْمًا اللَّهُ مُهْلِكَهُمْ أَوْ مُعَذِّبَهُمْ عَذَابًا شَدِيدًا قَالُوا مَعْذِرَةً إِلَىٰ رَبِّكُمْ وَلَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ. Why do you admonish such people or raise awareness here or there? مَعْذِرَةً إِلَىٰ رَبِّكُمْ, as an excuse to your Lord, and maybe they're going to take the admonishment or the preaching. May Allah
It's not our job to ask for results. God will give us the results in the right time, in the right way, and he will accept our work. And that's what we want. He will accept our work.
Ameen. I mean, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from you, Dr. May, this initiative and this movement, and may it grow from strength to strength, and may we see, inshallah, the freedom of the Palestinian people with our own eyes, and may Allah Azza wa Jal make us all among those who will pray at Masjid al-Aqsa. Allahumma ameen ya Rabbal Alameen.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Shukran,
Thank you very
shukran
much
for joining.
us.
Barakallah feekum. Jazakumullah khair al-jaza. Ahsan Allah alaykum. Bihafzillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you.
This was Dr. May, and Dr. May, Umama May, she is the founder of the organization for the freedom of the Palestinian prisoners in the Israeli or the Zionist jails. And as you heard from Dr. May, very, very sincere words from the hearts indeed, that we must try and help and support and raise awareness and don't give up. إذا كان الباطل يصر ويصبر ويثابر فأجدى بأهل الحق أن يصبروا ويثابروا. If the people of the batil, the falsehood, you might see them have some determination and perseverance to promote their batil, to promote their falsehood, to promote the wrong stories, then the people of the truth should have more endurance and more perseverance to spread the haqq. May Allah make us among the people of the haqq. May Allah make us among the people of the truth, those who will stand for the truth until the last minute of their life. The real win, the real success is Malakul Maut, the angel of death will come to you while you are on the truth and supporting the truth. Let us take a short break. We will come back after the break, inshallah.